How to use Instagram for business. Instagram marketing tips.
Brain in my head and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.
Yo, what's going on guys? Thor here back with a new video, and in this video we're going to be talking about some best practices for businesses when it comes to using Instagram. I've got a couple of really specific tips that are going to help you skyrocket your business game on Instagram, get you more clients, more customers, more engagement on your profile, and just sell much more product. So if you want these benefits for your own business, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. That being said, let's dive into this. Quickly, actually, before we dive into the video, if you guys have not downloaded the famous blueprint yet, my Instagram engagement blueprint to help you increase your engagement, likes, comments, impressions, reach, saves, all that good stuff, this one right here, link is down below. So tip number one that you should be doing as a business on Instagram is to start sharing user-generated content. Now I'm gonna pull out my phone here and I'm actually gonna show you guys a prime example of this, somebody that is doing this extremely well on Instagram. So the guy I wanted to share with you guys is this guy right here, Grego Gallagher. Now this is somebody that has helped me a lot with my fitness game actually, and I really like what he's doing. However, he's doing an incredible job when it comes to sharing user-generated content, because what this does is it just blows up that social proof. If people, for example, are itchy about buying your product, or if they just landed on your page and they want to get a feel of what you're all about, sharing user-generated content is an extremely powerful way of instantly giving them a good ideas about what you're about, what they can expect when getting your product. And Grego Gallagher is doing this extremely well, and right off the bat here on his page, you can see some user-generated content right here. Basically, he's got this transformation. So for those of you guys who don't know Grego Gallagher, he's a fitness guy. He owns Kino Body, a huge fitness company, and he is sharing basically his students' results. So you can see this guy right here has had a crazy transformation. You can see he went from very fit actually to a lot more bulky and just a lot more muscles. And if we keep scrolling down here, you can see another picture of this super skinny guy that in 1.5 years has transformed into this guy to the right here with his superhero program. And instantly right away, people now can get a better feel of what kinds of results they're gonna get with Grego Gallagher's programs. Another example I want to give you guys is this lady right here, Huda Beauty. It's just a random page that I stumbled upon. It's got an insane amount of followers, actually 34 million. But this page as well, this girl or whatever who's the owner behind this page is really good at sharing user-generated content as well, because you can see just right off the bat there's a lot of different people using her products on their own skin. And for example, when it comes to skincare, and this is related to any niche on Instagram or any industry, any business, when it comes to skin products, for example, people have different skin. People are different. Some people should probably not use this typical eyeliner, and some other person should probably use this eyeliner. And when you've got user-generated content on your page, people can instantly see how this business product should be applied to them and how it will work for them, because you've got so many different people here actually using the makeup. For example, this girl right here, she's using this specific makeup, whatever it is, and then you've got some other person with a completely different face using another product, and then you've got this other person right here with a completely different face and skin tone and whatever using the other product. So you can really get a feel about how the entire, like what the business offers, because if you're just posting specific pictures of your products without actually using user-generated content, it's very narrow and people can't really get a full feeling about what your product does and how it can be used on their specific skin or whatever the product is. So that is tip number one, sharing user-generated content with your audience. And this also helps really build a close community and connection with your followers, because if, for example, I'm following a huge business, if I were to follow Grego Gallagher and he posts my fitness transformation on his Instagram account, I would be pumped. I would like be, oh shit, Grego Gallagher, I love you. Like, I'll never leave your brand. I'll be your most #1 loyal follower. And people connect much better with businesses that actually share user-generated content, because it becomes more authentic and natural and kind of like, it doesn't feel like a business anymore to them. It just feels like a friend or a relationship with that person. So it's a great way to enhance your brand, and especially on the Instagram platform. Tip number 2 is to use storytelling in your content. Now what I mean by this is to share more than just a plain picture, to actually tell a story in your content. And a great way to do this on Instagram is to use the carousel feature. Now somebody that is extremely good with storytelling, and there's multiple ways of going about it. You can use the stories, you can use the carousel. I'm going to show you guys 2 examples. First thing I want to tap on actually is using stories and highlights, and a company that is extremely good at this is Red Bull themselves. And I'm going to show you guys on the screen here. As you can see, they've got a big following. But if I click on athletes right here and continue on, you can see that they're telling a story in their content. You can see that they're actually telling the story behind who won, what they did, what they worked for, how long they did this. You can see the entire process. She set a new Ironman world record, a new Kona and a new bike, blah 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 record. Like, they're telling a full story, and this helps connect with their audience extremely well by just doing this. And you can see it's fairly simple. You don't have to go as advanced as Red Bull by like using video clips and having the text pop up. You can just have a picture and just add text to the picture, and they're doing this frequently as well. But just take a single picture, add some text to it, and then take another picture further down the process, further down the line of whatever you're doing, write the text, and then continue on doing that, so people actually can see the step-by-step process of whatever you're doing. Like your projects, for example, businesses, you're working on projects constantly, you're always doing something. Share this process, like take pictures during this process and share it to your Instagram story, and just write a bit of text about whatever's going on, because it's such a powerful way of connecting with your audience and actually giving them some insights as to what's going on. If you guys are enjoying the video so far and finding value from this, please let me know by smashing that like button. Also, if that isn't enough to smash the like button, I mean, we got a sloth in the background here, so smash a like for the sloth. Then we have the carousel, which I'm gonna share with you a specific example for. We got Mr. Beast's account here, who's actually doing this really well. By the way, shout out Mr. Beast, I got your merch. Just got this hoodie actually, it's pretty dope. But we got Mr. Beast, and one example right here, as you can see, is that he just did this collaboration with like tons of YouTubers, like an event where they all played laser tag, or not laser tag, but like some shooting game with tons of YouTubers. And you can see here he's got posts, like he's basically just documented a step, like bits of the process of whatever they did. You can see the first picture, everyone's happy, everyone's smiling, looks super excited. Then you got that second picture, people they're preparing themselves for the actual game. Next picture, you can just see an interactive picture right here with some of the creators. And then finally, you just got another picture, interactive picture of maybe the guys that lost or something. But he's kind of like just sharing what's really going on. And his goal with this Instagram post was to promote his video and get people to actually go and watch the video on his YouTube channel. And it works really well. Now for your business, how can you use the carousel? What can you, what type of content can you post? Like, how can you tell a story with your content? Well, say for example, you're a delivery business, you deliver maybe food on people's doors. Just document the trip, like document the start from where you're actually getting the order, and then you've got like a picture of you actually, oh, we got the order, and then you go into the restaurant, you pick up the food, you take a picture with the restaurant and the food, and then you go and deliver the food on the door through the guy, and you ask him, can I take a picture with you, like to just show how excited you are about getting our food. You'll get featured on an Instagram account, we'll tag you, maybe you get some followers, this win-win, and then just take a picture with him, and he's super pumped about getting his food. And that's storytelling. Now you're showing your audience how happy your customers are with getting your products, and that's just another way for you to do it in, for example, that specific business. But it's fairly basic. You just tailor this into your business and tell a story about whatever you can tell a story about. Tip number 3 is to post tutorials. People are curious to know how your products work. People are curious to know how they can use your products and what different settings they can benefit with your products. And if you start posting tutorials on your page, for one, tutorials are some of the most engaging content on Instagram. People engage like crazy with tutorials. They watch all the way to the end because they want to see how the final result looks like. So tutorial is just going to blow up your engagement, for one, on your Instagram account, but at the same time super interactive, and it gives your users, it gives your audience, your ideal customers, a really good understanding, an idea of how they can use your product and in what settings this will benefit them. So if you're not posting tutorials on your page, start posting tutorials, and I'll show you one example on that as well. An example of this is Organified Green Juice, as you can see right here, this page right here, and I want to show you a video that they're using or posting about when basically just giving people an idea as to how they can use their product. And so we scroll down here and we've got this video right here of people just making some green smoothie. They're chopping up whatever, and shit, I can't freaking make this smoothie. And then you've got the Organified Green Juice. Instead of actually making a smoothie and just struggling like this lady is struggling with a smoothie, you just use the Organified Green Juice powder and you've got a smoothie in 7 seconds of work, whatever. So that's a tutorial on how you basically use your product. Though that kind of puts in perspective how much easier and better it is to actually just get the Organified Green Juice powder instead of actually buying all the vegetables, getting a blender, putting that all into one and then just making a mess. Instead, just use our green powder. So a great way of doing that. And so that is basically just an example as to what tutorials you can be posting yourself. Anyways, guys, that's all the tips I've got for you in this video. If you want to see more of my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I post content only related to Instagram, updating you guys on the algorithm, ways to grow, ways to monetize, all that good stuff when it comes to Instagram. So if you want to learn more about Instagram marketing, how to build a business with Instagram, my channel is the one to be subscribed to. Tap the button down below. Also, if you haven't gotten this yet, link is down below. Smash a like if you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next video. And before we leave, actually, buy Mr. Beast merch. Use code Chris. See you in the next video, guys. Peace.